What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ethan from the Worst Cooks casting team. We thought we'd do you a solid and show you how to do the home take. First of all, do not do a vertical video. It's gotta be horizontal. If we see a vertical video, it's just gonna upset us and you don't wanna make us upset. I'm gonna show you my refrigerator. This is, I think pretty much everything in here we bought at least a year ago. This is my first time actually opening the refrigerator in a few months.
Dang, what's that? What's this?
Oh, it's a piece of muffin from, I think, September of this year. We don't need to talk about what's going on in there, but we bought new items for this dish that we're gonna make. I cook maybe one time every 5 years, and we're gonna make chicken. What do we call this? Stuffed chicken. I got chicken breast. We're just gonna throw shit inside the chicken breast, make it look gourmet. And we got some Brussels sprouts. I've always, loved Brussels sprouts at restaurants, so it can't be that hard to cook, right? And then a baked potato. So let's get this going, man. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a learning experience for you to learn how to do a home tape, and for me to learn how good or how bad I am at cooking. I'm not gonna try super hard to be bad at cooking. I'm just gonna genuinely try to make something happen, and we'll pray for the best. So here we go. My main problem in the kitchen is that I want to cook. I know that I would be rich if I didn't go out to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I go out to eat for every single meal, and I go and get chips from the liquor store. I don't stock the house with anything. And the reason that I don't cook is because I tell myself that I don't have the time to. But the amount of time I spend scrolling through Instagram, checking out chicks or whatever, I could be spending bettering myself, cooking healthy food, and saving money so I can go back to Vietnam and get another tattoo. So now I'm gonna introduce what I'm about to cook. You've seen the chicken breast, but you can't just have protein, you gotta get some greens in there too. Brussels sprouts, these things are they're just so cute. They're like the perfect ball shapes. You have some creamy spinach. I could have got the regular spinach, but I wanted it creamy, Had to get a baked potato here. This potato was talking to me in the grocery store. He was like, help me, save me, and we just kind of hit it off, so it's gonna be sad to eat you and burn you alive, but I think that's what he wants. Had to get some oil, some sour cream. I think sour cream and baked potatoes. I saw somebody do it this one time. And then cottage cheese, just in case this isn't creamy enough, because like I said, it needs to be creamy, it needs to be white, it needs to be oozing with white stuff. So just in case it isn't creamy enough, I'm gonna throw some cottage cheese. So right now, we're gonna start with cooking the chicken, yeah, let's give it a shot. What's the one right here? All right, well, so far so good. We're gonna light it. I'm gonna light it, like I said, I'm an impatient person, so I'm gonna light it on high. Don't know how much to put in, but you just gotta kind of ballpark it. I'm gonna there you go. That looks good. Ooh, baby. For some reason it's not boiling yet. I think we need to get the shit boiling. And then next thing I have to do is open the chicken. I'm just gonna tear it, yeah. Ooh, baby, look at that. That looks really not appetizing at all. So there's a couple ways of cooking frozen chicken like this. A lot of people like to thaw it, but who has time to thaw chicken anymore? I mean, I wish that I had that much time in the day, but I don't. I'm a busy man, so I'm too busy calling you and trying to find the most amazing people from Worst Cooks in America. This is your fault. All right, we're gonna throw this on and see what happens. Ooh, I love that sound. While this is cracking, my chicken over here is having fun. It's having the time of its life. And he's like, you know what, I don't need you. It's cracking without you. So I'm just gonna let that party crack over here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna give some love to my Brussels sprouts over here. Oop. All right, I'm gonna, never made Brussels sprouts. That is really loud, by the way. Forgive me for yelling, but I have to yell over the chicken. Wow. Man, it sounds like a machine gun. It's like D-Day in here. All right, Brussels sprouts. How do I prepare these? I know they're supposed to be hot. I just realized that this is the only pan I have. and I want to cook these Brussels sprouts right now. I'm just like, I need it to happen right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I just thought of this idea, I freestyled it. I'm gonna take the chicken and I'm gonna cook the chicken in the microwave just while the Brussels sprouts cook. Throw the Brussels sprouts on there, and I got two things cooking at once. I mean, that's genius. I'm proud of myself for that idea. I'm really proud. Yeah, see, this is not, cool. I think what you're supposed to do with chicken is you're supposed to just ow! Damn it! Now we're gonna take this chicken and we're gonna put it, take this chicken and we're gonna put it on this. Oh shit, that is loud. Oh, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, whoa, didn't die. Amazing. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the Brussels sprouts on here. Add probably a little bit more oil. Thing is, like, I've never been. Ooh, get it popping. See, that was the chicken was cracking, the Brussels sprouts was popping. I've never been the type of dude to follow instructions because I make my own rules, okay? That's why everybody says cooking's easy, you just gotta follow instructions. I've never followed instructions my entire life. I do things my own way. So that's what I'm doing with the Brussels sprouts and just with this entire meal. Ow! Damn it! Alright, now we're gonna take this chicken and we're gonna put the chicken in the microwave for 2 minutes. Just, you know, cooking's all about killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Maybe 3 birds with 1 stone, or killing yourself in my case. So we got the chicken cooking, we got the Brussels sprouts cooking. I'm kind of killing this right now.
Oh, don't you need to like cut those?
Would that? I mean, we could do that. Yeah, good idea. Let's get a new plate here. Put the Brussels sprouts on a plate, and let's cut. Oh my god, dude, the grease. Oh no, the grease is like, see, a lot of these are starting to get black. They remind me of like when I cooked marshmallows growing up. I like them burnt, you know? That's just my style, so it looks like some of these are burnt, but they're only halfway burnt. So if they're halfway raw and halfway burnt, then it's good. Okay, now we got the chicken done here. Now, ooh, looks like the chicken's getting juicy. That's good. It looks like it's oozing with some white stuff. I told you I like white stuff. It's getting creamy on its own. So now we're gonna, ooh! Oh, baby, that was so cool! Oh, man. Oh, I feel like I'm really doing something right now. I'm on to something. I am on to something. I feel like Steve Jobs when he was creating Apple for the first time. Oh man, right in my eye. But it's just, there's so much adrenaline I can't even feel pain because I'm just so excited. Okay, so we're gonna leave the chicken. While we leave the chicken on there, we gotta cut these Brussels sprouts. So I'm just gonna kinda chop them up a little bit. Look at that. Now the key to using a knife is only use one hand. This is very important. All BS aside, we need to see your knife skills. We need to see what it looks like when you cut things. So, this is one of the, like, you know, top 3 things that we need. So I'm gonna just cut these Brussels sprouts just however I want to. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just kind of getting little pieces here. I like my stuff really spicy. I like spicy food, so I think if you put a lot of salt on food, that it gets spicy. Oh, yeah, just big, look at these. These are just salt rocks. I'm worried about my chicken, so I'm just gonna kind of go super speedy right here. Just kind of cut everything. Just boom, boom, boom. Just cut. You know, it's just such a satisfying feeling when you get that thick cut, you know, but it's such a buzzkill of a feeling when you only cut a little side of it. So it's cool. It's like, it like plays with your emotions. So the thing about my Brussels sprouts, I'm glad I tried to cut them because I found out they're really hard and raw inside. But the thing is, you just gotta roll with the punches in the kitchen. I wish that they weren't raw. Maybe I didn't cook them enough. I'm just gonna put them in the microwave, just like I did with the chicken. Put them in the microwave for 2 minutes. Problem solved. Where would people be without microwaves? Seriously. So now let's take a look at this chicken here. This is fun. I'm having a good time. Oh, look at that. Orange. Aren't you glad my chicken looks like that? That is some good looking chicken. I've never seen like red chicken. That's the same color of my golden retriever. So what we're gonna do, we got about 30 more seconds with the chicken. Then I'm gonna slice it down the middle, and that's where the fun. That's where we're gonna stuff it with creamy spinach, and that's where the food, I mean the chicken looks good right now, but it's about to look 10 times better. I've been cooking for maybe like 25 minutes and I'm already over. I just want to eat the food already. I'm not a patient person. I'm a millennial. Okay, now we got the Brussels sprouts. I don't know if they're done, but the amount that they're smoking is telling me that they're done, so I'm just gonna say that they're done. Boom, Brussels sprouts, good. And now we gotta do the potato, a baked potato. It's telling me that I need to bake the potato for an hour, but I have a Tinder date in 35 minutes, so it's not gonna happen. Towels here, we're just gonna wrap this up. We're gonna put it in here. Ooh, my chicken. I totally forgot about my chicken. I said 30 more seconds 8 minutes ago, but that's fine. Looks like it got a little bit burnt, but hey. So now this chicken is done. I'm gonna put the chicken on my on this plate right here, and that's when the fun. That's when we start to stuff it. Oh baby, look at that balance. Look at that precision. Oh no, that's not good. But there's always a 5-second rule, right? Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Got some floor seasoning. So now we're gonna make the cream sauce. This is gonna be fun. This is where I'm just gonna throw some things in a bowl until it looks right, and then yeah. So boom, look at that. Not gonna lie, not creamy enough. So that's why we bought the cottage cheese. I'm glad we got the cottage cheese. Got this. Now we're gonna. Now what we're gonna do is just. Oh, that just looks so delightful and. So now we're gonna just mix this up. Usually people mix stuff with a whisk, but it's like, why would you waste another dish? So this is the spinach cream stuffing. It's like I said, I like things really creamy, really white. Like I don't really want to see much green. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna slice the chicken in half long way. I'm just gonna kind of find an opening right there. Oh, that is tough to do. I'm gonna cut my hand off. That, yeah, this is not working the way I wanted it to work, but it's fine. Oh, this is, okay, let's just do, I see an opening right here. Man, this is disappointing. I thought it would be easier to cut the chicken like this, but it's not really working. So, okay, I see a little opening, so we're just gonna have to, ooh, that's hot, and the chicken actually looks good. It looks like I cooked it great. It looks a little dry, but okay, we're just gonna stuff it right in there. That's the best opening I think we're gonna get. Still, I mean, this is kind of frozen, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stuff it in here, and then I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna just throw it on the grill so this frozen stuff gets cooked, because I don't want people getting frostbite just by eating this chicken. So yeah, this looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna throw this here, and we're gonna light this up again, and we're gonna just cook it until the cream sauce, we think the cream sauce is cooked. My potato is ready. Now the potato is out. Yeah, it feels ready to go. I'm just gonna kind of slice it down the middle, use the same fork for everything. Gotta be resourceful. Gotta just, and it's really the only fork, it's the only knife I have. Look at that. Look at that. We're just gonna kind of, ooh, this fork is kind of bends a lot. So I'm just gonna kind of, hey, I'm just rolling with the punches here. Oh man, everything about this fork is just a metaphor for my life. Here we go. Now we're just gonna, you just gotta stab it a few times. And what's cool about cooking, I'm learning, is that it's a great way to take your anger out. This is just a side piece. That's my main chick right here. This is a side piece, so you ain't got to give the side piece too much attention, you know what I'm saying? Sour cream here. Just wiping the sour cream on it, you know. And I think this is good to go. Cool. My main dish right here, I'm thinking It's looking like it's getting creamy. It's looking like the inside isn't frozen anymore. So I'm just gonna take this off. Dish again. But cool, you know, broke into two, but sometimes it's like a Twix bar, you know? It's just 2 pieces of it. So I got this. I got my baked potato. And now I'm gonna, presentation is key. So I'm just gonna throw a few of these Brussels sprouts and boom, looks like we got ourselves a meal here.
Wow, E-Money. Yeah, wow, Ethan. The baked potato, it's kind of nicer when you're like, you know, but let me just take a little. Okay, you can't really mess up a potato that much on this.
But I did.
But, like, I can't get to the middle because it's, yeah, that's raw.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool. We're 0 for 1 so far, but we got 2 more. Brussels sprouts.
These are pretty bland.
Oh, no.
And did you, oh, I forgot. Did you wash the chicken before you, or did you put it in the same pot?
I don't think I did, but I don't see why that's relevant.
That's like salmonella, dude.
Oh. Well, that means if you're sick, then I don't have to come to work either. Because I'm getting my boss sick.
And this chicken is just crispy and like, what is this?
It's rough. It had a tough childhood, okay?
Yeah, the spinach is cold.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna eat this chicken because I don't want to be sick.
Okay, well,
So the potatoes are edible.
So I'm 1 for 3 then.
You're gonna need to take a class of some sort.
So was this a train wreck? Was
And
this a disaster?
I'm still worried about the Brussels, man.